What's up, guys? Welcome back to Let's Play Zoids Battle Legends. We're going to be moving on to the Empire campaign now. So let's get started with that. Yeah, you may feel like the Republic campaign was too short, but we have another campaign to go here, which is probably the exact same length. And there's 3 tournament modes we still have to go through, so more dialogue. The first battle here is going to be exactly the same as it was on the Republic campaign, except the sides are going to be switched. So we're going to be using the attack cat here, and our opponent is going to be the command wolf. And we have only one character as usual. Our other Zoid is a useless Mulga that I'll never even acknowledge is there ever again because it's useless. And let's see, let's go over our equipment. We just have default stuff. We don't have anything we can change right now. Unlike with the command wolf, we start out with boosters. We don't unlock them after this mission. But we only have one subpart as well, so go ahead and save real quick. My second file there, as you probably noticed earlier in the game, is for this campaign instead of the Republic one, so I have a different save file for each one. So the Hellcat, as I prefer to call it, is a pretty much the Empire equivalent of the Command Wolf, but I think the Command Wolf is honestly a lot better, because this thing just seems a little bit finicky to control. I mean, it bounces around quite a bit, which is not really a problem, but the weapons are just not really all that good, because it has this, the big cannon on its back does not have the same rate of fire as the Command Wolf's, so we can't really use it like it's the exact same weapon, because the timing is off, and the underbarrel sort of rapid fire gun is, it doesn't really do a lot of damage, but it's more reliable. But yeah, this thing is actually pretty frail, despite having more health than a standard Hellcat, but it doesn't have nearly as much as it did when we were fighting against it. The Command Wolf here does have more health than when we were using it, though, so it is basically a mini-boss. It's going down pretty fast. Yeah, I'm just like wiping the floor with this thing. Again, I'm using the shield, just like in the Republic campaign. Yeah, that little cannon is, I guess, good for some consistent damage, but it's not really anything special. But this is the beginning of the game, so I really can't imagine you need anything special. So yeah, that was a laughably quick first battle. Now there's a Zoid in the background here of this cutscene you can see, and I might show that one off later. But it's a very expensive Zoid in tournament mode, but I might show it off. And we win a Sea Striker, which I'll also never address that it exists. But basically, I don't really have anything else I can augment the Hellcat with either. I'm pretty much gonna leave it with the same stuff, but maybe equip it with the subparts. But it doesn't really get that many better weapons either. It's just not very good. I just don't like it. The Command Wolf, on the other hand, if you really wanted to use, like, for whatever reason, if you wanted to use a Command Wolf throughout the entire game, you could do it, because you can potentially equip it with some good weapons, including the double sniper rifle that the Koenig Wolf had. Which, speaking of which, I actually did some research on Zoids earlier today, and I did realize that the Koenig Wolf does actually make an anime appearance, other than in Genesis, and that's in Fusors, and there's actually quite a few Zoids that make an appearance in Fusors that I didn't realize because I just didn't care to watch the series. Like I said, I didn't think it was very good. And that also includes the Seismosaurus is in Fusors as well. Anyway, we're moving on to our next battle here, which I failed to show off what the map was because I was too busy talking about the Koenig Wolf and its awesomeness. But basically, all we have to do here is fight a bunch of Mulgas and like 2 cannon tortoises, or tortoises, I guess would be the plural of that. But and that's really all there is to it. We have a Zebrafang as our ally, which is typical, I guess. And he's actually genuinely our ally this time instead of being a recruited ally. But he's going to help us out quite a bit. In fact, I generally do not recommend going after the cannon tortoises yourselves, because you should be able to kill one of them, but the second one will probably, as you can see, I've already lost half my, I took a pretty big hit there. I already lost half my health from this one right here. They'll absolutely annihilate you. And they have quite a lot of health too, and they have more health than they're originally supposed to. So these Mulgas are pathetic as usual. But again, I really don't want to get taken advantage of by these cannon tortoise. So if I can, I want to bait the... Oh god, there he is. If I could, I wanted to bait the Zebrafang over here to help me fight him, which I might do that with the second one. I think I might be able to take this one. But yeah, the cannon tortoise, I never showed it off in the Republic campaign, but I honestly don't think it's that great. It's very immobile, but it has obviously a very big cannon on it. But since we have a very frail Zoid, it can do a lot of damage to us. In fact, we're at critical health now. We can use our EX move, which I'll never do, unfortunately. Yeah, I'm just gonna camp back here and wait for the Zebrafang to tank some damage for me. Because that's what it's good for. I mean, they wouldn't give it to you if it wasn't supposed to help you, right? This time curiosity will not kill the cat. And here comes the second one. Yeah, I don't know if I'll be able to handle this one with this little amount of health left. I believe the Zebrafang took out the first one, though. He seems to be kind of spazzing out over there. Trying to deal with this Mulga. There we go. Teamwork! Okay, so now you can go deal with that. The much larger kitty can do all the work for the smaller one. And completely fail. Go on, then. Again, I'm trying to hit it with the cannon on my back here, but again, the timing is not the same as with the rate of fire on the one on the Command Wolf. It's pretty much the same gun. It does the same damage. It's the same weapon effect, but it doesn't have the same rate of fire, so it's just not as good. And for a Zoid, it's supposed to be the same class for the opposite faction, and why wouldn't you give them the same weapon if they're supposed to be, you know, combating each other? But whatever. I suppose they are quite a bit different when you really think about it. I mean, this one has invisibility, which I'll never use. I don't think I unlock it in this campaign. Okay, I got him. That was close too, and if I got hit by that cannon blast he just released, I might have gotten killed. That one can be pretty difficult for such an early on in the campaign, especially if you chose the Empire campaign first before fighting the the Republic one, because then you will just not be used to fighting encounters like that with such a frail Zoid. Let's see, now we get the hideously pink Zebrafang. So let's go equip it. We get a new character here who has some slightly different stats. I think I'll stay with what I got. Interesting thing that I failed to show off in the Republic campaign is that we can go change the color of our Zoid. So let's change the color of this hideously pink Zebrafang. Oh god, that just made it worse. Oh, change it. Okay, that's better. Yeah, this thing has a lot of cool colors. I'll just leave it as the default. Less hideously pink, because I don't want it to be to identify what type it is. It's a Zebrafang RT, which is probably some kind of a one with special stats. Let's check out the Sea Striker real quick. Gonna strip it off everything from it. It doesn't really have anything. I need to strip everything off of this now and equip it to the larger kitty. All the subparts mainly. Yeah, 2500 health, that's quite a step up. Right now we don't have a lot of weapons for it though, it's pretty much stock, but we'll be getting quite a vast array of weapons to use it for. The nice thing about the Zebrafangs is that they're very customizable. And as I said in the Republic campaign, the Zebrafang is basically the medium infantry Zoid for the Empire, and is basically the Imperial equivalent of the Shield Liger, or at least equal to the Shield Liger in terms of combat abilities. Anyway, this battle we're up against apparently a Shadow Fox and some Command Wolf supporting it. So I believe, if I recall correctly, again, it's been much longer since I played this campaign than the other one, but I believe we just have to kill the Shadow Fox here, and the Command Wolves will continue to spawn as long as it's alive. Similar to many missions in the previous campaign, how you sort of have to kill the boss enemy before the minor enemies will go away. Yeah, and this particular Shadow Fox, as you can see, has tons of health. And it also has a shield, apparently. Yeah, this cannon on top of the Zebra Fang is a little bit weird, though. There's a better one that I'd like to have, but this will work for now. I think I want to say the underbarrel cannon is more powerful. I might want to use that instead. Let's find out. I can actually hit it. Oh, that is pretty powerful. It like halfway took out. Oh, it killed that command wolf like right away. It took like half his health out right away. Yeah, these command wolves are not stock though. As you can see, they're called stock command wolves. They're just, you know, it just says command wolf. But as you can see, they have a blue color scheme and they have missile pods. So they're definitely not. I guess it's supposed to be implied that they are Republic command wolves. But I would think they would have the better cannon on them and the boosters. But whatever. Yeah, the Shadow Fox. He's really not doing a damn thing to us. He's just kind of dancing around here pretending to fight us, but he's kind of being useless. Like I said, the Shadow Fox is a really cool Zoid, but it just kind of fails in this game, honestly. I don't know, maybe I'm being too hard on it. And I actually, oh yeah, I do have the boosters this time. And they're actually working pretty well here. Yeah, I think I'm going to stick to that underbarrel cannon. Typically I don't like them, but this is the same one that we can equip to the, I believe in New Century Zero, the anime, this is the same cannon that was modified and equipped to the Liger Zero. So that's probably why it's so powerful, because it's so, it's just sort of a multi-purpose, just powerful weapon. Another command wolf came out of nowhere. What the heck is that thing on its side there? Is that another missile pod? What is that? We may never know. And it's a 3-shot burst instead of like the 2-shot burst we got from the Shield Liger. I think it was the Shield Liger that had that. Yeah, it was. Was that a 2-shot burst? I don't know. I just know that this is a 3-shot burst because it's a 3-barrel cannon. But the version that you can actually equip this version to the Shield Liger in the game, or not the Shield Liger, the Liger Zero in the game. But the version that is from the anime that is default on the Liger Zero is 2-barrel and is not as good. Why he took away one of the barrels and make it worse, I don't know. Anyway, this guy's almost dead, so yeah, we got him. That wasn't hard at all. Now there's still some more command wolves over here. Oh, I guess we don't have to deal with them after all. I was right, yay!